Yo, welcome back to the podcast. OMD number 3, the
Welcome
second
back.
visual. We have a fucking crazy guest.
Wait, hold
today.
on. Before that, we gotta address we're in a new room right now.
Yes,
Our other place got kind of locked out.
We're in Nebraska right now at Creighton University.
No, we're at a different undisclosed secret Alaskan location. But
We're in Saddleback.
shout out Saddleback, still waiting on the sponsorship, but that's cool.
Guys, we have a crazy guest today. He goes to Saddleback. He's 19 years old. He's into cars. He owns his own company, which you don't know yet.
I don't know. This is all new to me. I don't really know much.
He's a business major. It's Carter Brown.
Welcome.
Let's go.
Thank you. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good. So this is the first time I'm really meeting you.
Yeah, I met Carter fall semester.
Mm-hmm.
This past year in chemistry.
The one you dropped during the summer.
No, I didn't drop chemistry.
No, we made it through that class.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
kind of boring or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's just start. Let's get awkward like right from the beginning.
Okay, let's
Do
go.
you remember the girl?
You just told me
we
about
both.
I remember the girl.
So no names, but explain it a
We'll
little bit.
use the arbitrary name Jessica.
Jessica.
Yeah, I remember Jessica.
So I don't know who Jessica is. So is Jessica attractive?
Yeah. She's attractive.
You both said yeah.
Not the smartest. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Coming from us, but that's cool.
But yeah, Carter and I, we're both into the same girl for a short period of time, right?
Did you both know this at the time?
Yeah, we kind of
Definitely.
we didn't care.
Alright.
I don't think either of us cared.
But then I kind of fell off because I was like, yo, she's not my type. But you stayed on. Are you
Yeah.
still like?
No.
You're not.
Still not grind. Wait, hold on. Can we pause for a second? What is your type, Ass?
My type is not her.
Because we've never been over this before.
Not her.
I don't think you know what your type is.
I don't, but I know that girl wasn't my type.
Sure. Okay, whatever.
Okay, fast forward. No.
Was that the whole story about the girl? Just you both liked her at the same time?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
sure.
much it. Yeah.
Did someone else swoop in and steal it, or no?
Sorry.
Yeah. Was it quiet? Alright. Speak a little quieter.
Dude, it's hot in here.
It is hot.
It's hot in here. Yeah. So
I can
what else
go
about
with
the girl? I don't know if you want to add anything.
Is she still going to Saddleback? Are you still interested?
No, I don't know.
No, I think she transferred, but we won't say where.
Yeah, I think she moved away. I don't know. I still follow her on
Out of
Snapchat.
state. Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, Snapchat game way better than any other app. 100%. You heard it here first. I just talked shit on me, but he's just salty because he doesn't know on the Snapchat.
Buddy.
He knows.
Moving on. Okay. So Carter, you went to Mission Viejo High School.
Yeah.
You were into what did you?
What did you do mostly in your
Yeah.
high school career?
I took a lot of engineering classes because I wanted to be an engineer for a while. That was what my major was before this.
Mhm.
I really didn't do a whole lot of stuff in high school other than just like like AP classes, stuff like that. Just a lot of schoolwork. Didn't do a whole lot of other stuff, just mainly school.
I wish we had engineering. Or like specific classes like same one.
I mean, we did.
We didn't have engineering classes.
We had that one engineering class.
That wasn't a real engineering
Okay, whatever.
class.
So when did you get into cars?
I've always liked cars, but I don't think I've ever really gotten like into the car scene until I got this new car that I have.
The budget RS.
Budget RS, yeah. 2017 Focus ST. I got that back in September. That's when I sold my Jeep. That's when I got into the car scene. Before that, I liked cars. I saw cars. I liked them. I worked on my Jeep before that, stuff like that. But I never really got into cars until I bought that one.
What's your favorite car? Just out of curiosity.
That's a difficult question.
Tanner
Top
Fox's
three.
GTR.
Top 3 then.
Okay.
Without being super specific, because I don't know that much about cars.
Yeah. I've always liked. For like an older car, I've always liked like a 240, like a Datsun 240.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm not sure what that is, but it's alright.
We don't know what that is, but it's a 240. That's all we know.
Those are one of my favorites. Just I like the body style. Another one would be it's like an old Skyline, like a GTR, pretty much.
Okay, I know what that is.
But like an older ones, like right-hand drive, something like that.
Okay.
And then something in like the hypercar range. I would love to have like a Koenigsegg, but those are just
Yeah, I saw that.
They're
On
so
you saw
YouTube.
one?
Yeah,
Oh,
Tanner
maybe
Fox's
it's real.
Fox. He was riding. Did you see it?
yeah, they're super expensive, like they're unobtainable to most people. So.
Yeah. So how did you find that Origin Kazoo guy, the owner of the car meets?
That I actually found through my friend Gabe, who I met at the car meets, who I met because of my sticker business that I kind of have going on.
Yeah, explain the
Yeah,
sticker
tell us about your
business.
sticker business.
I pretty much make custom decals, just
For cars?
anything, just any vinyl decals. Any design I can die cut them. I can layer them to have multiple colors, stuff like that. And I met Gabe because Gabe was starting a car group, and he wanted logos for his stickers, for his car group. So I started making Gabe stickers, then I started hanging out with Gabe, and then through Gabe, I got more involved into the car scene, and then Gabe started introducing me to all these other people who run meets and stuff.
Nice. So how do you make and design and get out these products, I guess?
So I make them with a vinyl die cut machine. So it basically just after I've designed everything, I send it to the machine, and it just drags a blade over the vinyl to cut everything.
Is this
out.
just at your house or something? Or?
Yeah, I have it at my house. And the way you design it pretty much is I can do custom design on Photoshop. I can just use a picture of anything, and then it just basically traces the outlines for me, and we'll cut out a sticker.
Nice.
Dude, so we should get some stickers.
Dude, that'd be sick. Some custom
For sure.
podcast stickers.
And I see all the cars at the car meets rocking your stickers.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
So do you make decent money off of this, or do you sell them, or just...
I do sell them.
Is it just a hobby kind of thing?
It's a bit of a hobby. I mean, I make some money off it, not anything ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's doing it for fun. The money will come later on.
Okay,
It's just,
I was just asking. Jeez.
but it's kind of hard to make money off of stickers.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to start any business in general. It takes a while to build that up. You gotta build a customer base, people that really enjoy or want to work with you. That's the hard part.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you have a crazy experience? Have you ever been in a crazy crash or
Anything with cars?
anything with cars?
So
You go on.
only one semi crazy crash. No one got hurt. We fixed the car later. It was I think we spent $60 fixing the car afterward. But my buddy, he was, I don't know if he wants to be on camera crashing his car. Called him Jeff.
You don't expose people out here.
Does he go to the car meets?
He does. So my buddy Jeff was driving me, and we were in his car, and it was raining, and he has bulk tires, so there's that. And before this, he was just telling me how he was at the movie theater parking lot drifting his car around, right? And
Some really legal stuff.
with
Very legal.
his e-brake, because it's a front-wheel drive car.
Mhm.
And we're coming up to a corner when he's driving me back to my house, and we're going 60, which is way too fast in making this left-hand corner.
But this was
In the
in
rain.
this was in
close-
Mexico, right?
Close quarter. Yeah, Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
Okay.
And we're coming up to the corner, and he turns to me and kind of chuckles, and he goes, haha, we're not going to go that fast into this corner. And then starts to slow down, but only slows down to 40 before we start turning. And he just rips the wheel, and we start sliding. And when I first started
It's still
sliding,
raining, right?
still, yeah, it's raining. Actually, it had just stopped, but the ground was all wet.
Okay.
And we're sliding, and I'm like, is he trying to do this? And then as soon as we kicked a little bit too far past, I was like, nah, he didn't try to do this.
It's over.
And that's what you can't say that. And I remember neither of us screamed, none of us did anything. I wasn't even freaked out. My only thought was I looked over at the car sitting at the intersection. I was like, oh, they're gonna watch us crash. They're gonna think we're real stupid. And then all we did was just spin around and hit this curb, and all it did was bend his rear trailing arm.
That's pretty lucky then, right?
Yeah, he really lucky. We limped it home, and then he ordered the parts online, and
Just $60.
it was $60 for a trailing arm.
I feel like that's kind of lucky. I feel like you could have hit the curb. Could you have flipped, do you think, or no?
No, I think we would have flipped. We weren't really going fast enough, but you definitely could have done a whole lot more damage than just a trailing arm. So that was a $60 fix. We just jacked it up in my garage and swapped it out.
Nice. Yo, Ennis was just telling me for the first time yesterday that he
Yeah,
got
yeah,
into a big car
I've been
crash.
in a car crash, yeah.
I
On
never
the way
knew.
back from Vale Lake. You remember Vale?
Yeah,
You've been there. It was one of the mountain bike races. Mehmet is driving the car, right?
Dude, the legendary
Like that.
Mehmet. Shout out Mehmet, bro, if you're watching.
We're going this way on the freeway, and then
Southbound or northbound?
southbound. This is in Temecula.
Mhm.
Something goes wrong with the tires. We don't know what goes wrong, but then we start skidding. We start sliding this way. There's a cliff here, but then we somehow manage to flip around. We're facing traffic, sliding the other way
On the
down.
other lane?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
and then we just crashed into the what was it called again?
The railing?
Yeah,
The divider.
little divider. Yeah.
divider. Yeah.
Oh,
you
you
can
can
carry
like on the fast side or on the slow side.
Were you on your side or the other side? Were you in your lane or did you drift into the other lane?
What do you mean?
Like were you on oncoming traffic or
Were cars coming at you or were cars
No,
coming
no, they were coming at me.
Oh, so you drifted into the other lane.
Yeah.
The divider on that side.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky you didn't get hit by oncoming
Dude,
traffic.
it was crazy. When we flipped around, I was staring at all these cars coming towards us.
Oh, that would be
That was crazy.
How much was the damage? Like pretty bad? Or?
Mehmet knows the details.
Was it totaled or no?
No.
Okay.
No. But then we brought it to the shop and they're like, oh, there wasn't some problem with your tires. That it was some, and they couldn't even figure it out. They wouldn't tell us.
So you got the ghost one to kill you, bro. You pissed someone off. Damn, this guy. I've never really been in a car
You've never.
since now. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Have you ever gotten a ticket? You've gotten some.
I've not gotten a ticket. I've been pulled over.
Have you?
He's always been pulled over.
I've
You
been
got
pulled
nice
over
cops?
once.
Oh, once?
Actually, someone screwed with me yesterday too.
Fake
I've only
pulled
been pulled over. Yeah, I've only been pulled over once. I had Sam Butler Woodhouse in the car.
Sam.
Shout out Sam.
Oh, this was at the car meet?
This was leaving a car meet. This was at like 12 o'clock,
Mhm.
and I had just recently got in my car. It's the first time Sam was in my car, and I was being stupid, going
Trying to flex.
well into the triple digits, and I got pulled over as I should have been. And the dude just came out and gave me a little bit of a stern talking to and a little bit of a warning. He just said, hey, don't do that again. And I was like, okay, thank you very much, sir.
Lucky, bro. Have you ever gotten a ticket?
No.
Bro, Gavin got a ticket for blowing a speed sign and blowing a stop sign and having someone in the car when he just got his license like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, he had that one Hispanic dude in the car, right?
Dude, Churro. But yeah, so he spent all summer working, and then all his summer job money went to the ticket. Because he blew the stop sign and did someone in the car when he wasn't supposed to.
And that's why I was sweating so hard too when I got pulled over, because I cannot afford a triple digit.
Yeah.
ticket. Not even close.
You always drive triple digits, though.
Yeah.
And you're going on those late night canyon runs?
That's
Yeah.
what he was talking about after the
After the
but
conference
he's
on
too
Thursday.
afraid to go.
What?
Is what he was
I won
telling me.
once.
Really?
Did you go?
Remember, Sam was there, but he drove me, so I had to
Oh,
go.
yeah,
early.
you never went with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't go on a real canyon run.
Not a real one.
Yeah.
Damn. Well,
But are they always after the car meets?
It's you got to know like who's going, when to go. Most of the time, there's generally one that is like scheduled every time a week. I'm not gonna blast what day it is.
don't expose. Don't do exposing. here.
Did that one happen to be on that Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I go. I'd say probably two times a week, sometimes 3,
Nice.
and then there's been weeks where I've gone like every day, which gets super
Damn.
expensive for gas and
Is it
tires
far?
and brake. No, just. When I'm going through the canyon, I burn about 25 miles worth of gas, my car says. And it's a 2-mile loop. So, and I did a whole set of brake pads in 2 months.
Oh, jeez, bro. That's insane. Alright, well,
Okay, so
we're back.
this kid has an issue with car meets. You
Oh
need to
my God.
all that stuff you said to
Oh
me.
my
You have to tell him.
Yes. Okay. So I'll tell it straight up. When I went, I thought it was really awkward. Like, just we pull up into the parking lot, right? I just talked to me and my friend Gavin about this so much. He hypes it up a lot. Me and Gavin don't want to go because we're not into cars. So, like, we don't understand the car culture or whatever. So like, I don't really understand the point of going. But we rock up and we pull in, and the first thing I see is just like 4 groups of teenagers just kind of huddled in different corners, and I think, wow, this looks whack as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
But it's not.
I mean, we were there for 1
You gotta
second.
know the right guys.
That's
So-
true. Well, I didn't know anyone, so I guess that makes a difference.
Yeah, sometimes there are little groups that sit around. Most of the time, there's a lot of people there. I remember when you guys showed up, it was kind of like dying down.
It was
People were
a
going
smaller meet. Huh?
Yeah, usually there's sometimes 200 people there, so like it's a lot bigger. There's not just like
What
little
do they
groups.
normally do? Like, I saw them just like looking at
What
cars.
is a car meet?
So
yeah, explain.
there's a ton of different kinds. So like the one that you went to, the one that I usually go to, the park and chills. You show up, you park your car, and then exactly. You show up, you park your car, you get out, you just look at people's cars. You enjoy the builds, and people pop their engines. You can see what they have done to it. Just stuff like that.
Kind of like a flex off almost.
Exactly. Big measuring contest.
Yeah, exactly.
But then there's other ones that are like takeovers, so like they'll go and they'll like shut down. Those are super illegal. They'll like shut down intersections. People go drift
Just like
around.
park in intersections, like walk them off.
Shit, and then go drift around in them.
That's one of the people you like arrested at. And shit.
Yeah, those are those. No one ever really. I mean, the one I was at last night, it was a park and chill. You know, we're just hanging out, and people started getting stupid, like revving everywhere,
Causing a
and
commotion.
show up, and like,
There's also that one asshole on the motorbike. It's the same guy.
Deadass, speaking of motorbikes, sorry to interrupt, but like every night when it's like 10 o'clock at night, there's this one idiot motorbiker who just drives down our street and revving his engine as loud as he can, like a fucking idiot.
No, he's
It's
just
so
trying
cool.
to tell you guys a big dick.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happens. It's definitely not compensating.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So let's switch the topic here.
Switch
Mountain
gears a little
biking. Carter is in the mountain bike scene as well.
are you in the MTB club over there?
You're like on and off, right?
Yeah,
But you work at Rock and Roll.
I rode a rock and road. Yeah,
Is
How
that, so
long-
what is Rocking Road?
Yeah,
it's a bike shop pretty much. So
Mhm.
I'm a mechanic there. I work on bikes.
Mhm.
I'd say usually 4 days a week. Yeah, it's one of the bigger bike shops in SoCal.
You want to shout out the guys like Goody or?
Yo, I heard Sam Brother Woodhouse works there as well.
He works at the-
He doesn't work with me. He works at a different location.
Oh damn! I haven't spoke to Sam since what freshman year on soccer.
Yeah, he was
bro.
on our soccer team. We'll save it for another time.
We've talked about it a little bit in the other podcast.
Get
But yeah.
Sam on here.
Sam, yeah, we need to. But no, that's where you met Aiden, who's
That's
our
Aiden,
mutual
Aiden.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've met him now.
That was funny. I remember telling Aiden that I knew you. I remember I was like, "Hey, Aiden, this guy in my class. I don't remember his name. It started with an E. He said he knows you, and he's like, and
It rhymes with penis.
damn, bro.
You chill.
Yeah, I met him one. I met most of your mountain biker friends at Saddle, same one at one point.
Not Jack Catalano.
No, I've not met.
That was
Jack
one thing I
Control.
wish Mission had. I wish Mission had like a mountain biking team.
Mhm.
We had a mountain biking club for like, I don't know, half a year.
Damn,
We did like 2 rides, and it was like, all right, well, this is
kind of
back.
sad.
Yeah.
You never competed in the races.
I've done a couple here and there, but I never did any of those races.
Nothing like
Just
serious.
You've done
No.
OTH though, right?
I've done over the hump a couple times.
Is
I
that the one you did?
didn't get
Okay.
into biking until like senior year. I didn't have a good mountain bike until senior year. I was riding on like a clapped out hardtail.
Okay, what is a hardtail?
Okay, so a hardtail is a single suspension bike. So it's got a suspension fork in the front, but it has just a solid frame in the back. So you get like a lot choppier of a ride out of it. Your hands get like way.
Is that what I
more
rode?
That's what he rode on.
He took me on a
Autos.
mountain bike the first time, mountain bike trail the
Yeah.
first time. I rode, I think that.
The giant talon hardtail.
It's like a rite
It was
of
kinda
passage.
shitty, to be
You
honest.
just have to suffer through a hardtail
Yeah.
your first ride, and that's kind of how it is.
Yeah, I mean it was fun. I enjoyed it. But
Yeah, so I didn't get like a good mountain bike until like senior year, and then I did Vale Lake with 3 broken ribs at the time.
3 broken ribs? How did you
How
get
did
3
they
ribs?
I was riding with Aiden and Evan, and they were taking me on some mountain biking trails. I was kind of getting prepped for Vale Lake,
Mhm.
and I was going over this jump. It was like a G out, which is like a big like dip in the middle of the trail.
Is that what you showed me?
G out,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like are you supposed to? That ours had like a little bridge over it. I assume
Yeah,
it's not
Spitfire,
on
you know,
the
they added
Yeah,
that.
mine didn't have that.
Okay.
But I went through a G out, and then at the top, I went to go do a jump, and I just like wasn't ready, and I went over the nose, and I just landed flat on my stomach, and I didn't break, I cracked 3 ribs on one side.
Jeez, how long did that take to fix?
They weren't like no pain until like 3 months later. But like,
That's insane.
after the first month, you're like, you're fine.
Oh, damn.
You've been in other mountain bike incidences, right?
Yeah.
Incidents. Wait, how do you say it?
Incidents.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, in chemistry, you showed up with the
Gas.
What
Yeah.
happened?
I broke my hand July last year. I think.
Well, July shenanigans?
Not 4th of July. It was right before 4th of July.
That sucks even more.
Yeah, that was not fun. I was riding with some people whose skill level was
Higher than yours?
much higher than mine.
Just trying to keep up.
And
So, like,
it was
Aiden
just
level.
me trying. It was
Higher than
I don't know
that.
about that.
some like
Pros?
X downhill racers, stuff like that. Like really, they're all on bikes that are
Way
way more capable than mine too. Which the bike wasn't the reason I crashed. I'm just not that good.
Yeah.
You're good now.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
We were on some pretty gnarly trails, and I just wasn't like ready for it. And it was a steep little chute, and I went over the bars, landed on I'm surprised I only broke my hand. It was a big crash.
Jeez. Is that the biggest incident or like injury you've had?
Yeah, I think the ribs hurt more, but it was a bigger crash when I broke my hand.
What's the biggest like crash or break that you've had? It doesn't have to be mountain biking, just overall.
No, it is mountain biking related. You know the steep on Waterworks?
Oh yeah, you showed me the spot.
Oh,
Where
like the part that's not there anymore, like the entrance.
it's not like
No,
in
not
the
the
trail. It's like
entrance.
on the
It's
side.
like on the side.
Oh,
in the middle.
steep.
We'll pop up pictures
No, I know
of
what
you
you're talking
falling.
about. Ball steep. I did that the other day because I saw a video of you doing it.
You saw a video of me? No, there's
Is
a
it the
video.
one where you crashed?
That was so bad.
Video as well. It's hilarious. I'll edit it in north. But so what happened? Did you break anything, or you?
No, I just got scared. I was at the top, and I'm like, I was right about to go. I
Julian's got
was on a
small
hardtail though.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to give me a
Sure. I'll give you a break on the hardtail part.
Yeah, I basically just fell all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was riding with some group of guys the other day, and they were like, "Oh, do you want to go do Ball Steep?" And I hadn't done it before.
Is that what you
Ball
fell on?
Steep.
That's the name of the
Ball
trail that
Steep.
he fell on. And I was like, "Sure." They had already shown me pictures of Ennis falling down it, and I was like, "Oh, it doesn't look
Wait,
that
it's
steep."
out there. Who showed you these pictures?
Evan.
Oh,
Bro, this is getting exposed all over.
Right,
the place.
right.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, it doesn't look too bad." So I went out and I did it, and I didn't think it was that steep, so I just went for it. And once you on a hill that steep like that, once you start,
You just gotta go.
You're
Yeah.
just going for it. And as soon as I was in it, I was like, "Oh, this is way steeper than I wanted." But you can't stop, so I just like rode it out, and I almost fell like a couple spots on that hill.
Damn. I can't remember the hardest. I think the hardest incident I just broke my ankle. Ooh, by playing soccer.
Because you sit at home and play FIFA.
This was. What do you mean? This was like 3 years ago. I was going for the goal, right? This kid comes in, just cleats on my ankle. I scored the goal, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't play anymore." I had to get sent out to the hospital.
Yeah.
It was rough, but damn.
So you've just done. You did mountain biking. You did track and field.
The track and field.
For how long?
I did track and field for the first 3 years of high school. I also did cross country,
Nice.
and then
I hate running. I'm gonna play soccer, but I hate just running.
Yeah.
Running.
How do you like running? I don't like it.
Where do you find the motivation? I feel like.
Yeah. The reason I actually got into cross country was because I was going to play water polo, but I had like a shoulder injury, and they were like, "Oh, you're not going to be able to play water polo." So I quickly, this was like right before freshman year started, and I was like, "I got to find another sport." And I was like, "I can run."
You don't want to be in that PE class.
So I joined cross country. It actually ended up being real fun. You meet a lot of good friends, and
Any shout outs?
you
That's
get
basically
really
how we
shape.
met in soccer. So.
Yeah, you get in shape.
Yeah.
Well, what about anything else you want to tell us about yourself, real quick?
You want to plug
Like anything special? Anything you want to plug? How don't you plug your sticker business? If anyone needs stickers,
If anyone needs stickers, it's at DTCB Stickers on
I'll pop a
Instagram.
link.
Yeah,
we'll
for sure. Hit me up on there. It's doing good. There's not a whole lot of business going on right
You're
now.
not running out of stock.
Not running out of stock. No. Yeah.
Dude, I still remember chemistry. We were in Chem 3 and then Chem 1A. You were there the first week. You drop it, and then Oscar's like, "Yo, this Carter left." I asked him why. And he said, "Your sticker business is taking off."
It's not good. No. Oscar texted me. I don't even know how he didn't notice, because this was like a couple days after I dropped, like a week after I dropped the class. Like, I had missed a couple class periods, and then he texted me asking me for help on the homework. And I was like,
Buddy, I dropped it all.
I'm not there. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then McKenna did the same thing. McKenna texted me, and she was like, "Hey, why aren't you in class?" I was like, "Oh, I dropped." And then she was like, "Well, can I do that too?"
Shout out McKenna. I remember McKenna.
So speaking of Saddleback, what's your overall experience? What would you say about
This guy
Saddleback?
talks major crap.
I
on
do,
Saddleback.
and so do you. I just want to hear your opinion on Saddleback overall.
It's not bad. Last semester I was at IDC.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. You took calculus
Oh,
at
here we go.
Saddleback, and then
Yeah.
you just took it at IBC.
Yeah.
Is there a difference in the level?
So the only reason I took it at IDC is because since they're sister schools, you can take classes anywhere, and the IDC had one where it fit my schedule. That's the only reason.
So, did you find it easier?
Boom.
Or?
No, it was not easier.
Okay.
Literally,
The
thank you
classes
so
are-
much.
The classes
This
there
is-
are nicer.
And this is trying to be
The classes there are nicer?
Yeah,
like nicer classrooms. And
Yeah, the classes
But the
are
chem
nicer.
building
Everything
here is
was
pretty
like nicer. Chem building here is pretty nice. But everything at IDC was kind of just a little bit like more high end. It seemed like.
No.
So, would you say you like Saddleback or IVC better? Just a question.
What do you think? I prefer it here because IVC was a little bit too like. I don't I'm not gonna describe it as a little too professional, I guess. That's a little bit more laid back.
And chill. Yeah.
Jeez, I thought it was the other way.
What would you say about the social culture here at Saddleback, or the lack of?
Yeah, it's like there's like no like parties that are going on. There's no like groups of people that you hang out
No,
with.
but I mean-
Saddleback's very like
Mm-hmm.
people come here, they go home. That's it.
No. There are parties though. Remember Oscar? He told us he partied in LA and woke
That's
up the
not
next day.
Saddleback.
That's not
That's
because
not
of Saddleback though. Oscar was just going
I
to
just
party.
find it so interesting because Ennis hates Saddleback. He talks
No, I don't hate it.
He doesn't hate it, but he talks a lot of shit. So I just want to see what other people think. But most people seem to agree with Ennis.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. It was my first choice.
Where are you trying to transfer?
Oh yeah.
I don't really know yet. I had an idea when I was an engineering major, but I recently
you had-
switched, so I don't.
What do
really-
you even have? Business?
Business, yes. So I haven't really put too much
Any
thought into
specific
it.
in business or just business?
Not
right
really,
now?
just business. Yeah.
That's fair. There's a lot of options out there.
No, dude, when you were in engineering, I remember you're like, oh, I'm thinking Caltech.
Yeah.
What else? So there's like one more in Berkeley. Or something? Not Berkeley.
No, it was gonna be
Cal Poly?
Cal Poly Slow. Yeah, my
Nice.
brother goes there. For
They've got a good engineering, right?
Yep, my brother goes there for engineering. It's pretty sweet. He's doing
Nice.
some cool stuff.
And I've heard it's really cool. So Ennis wants to transfer there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's the dream.
Slow would be
Nice.
nice.
Gonna be there with Jessica.
Yo, shout out Ryan Canary and Cole
Jessica.
Heron.
Jessica doesn't
Slow.
go.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't go there, but she lives there.
She lives around.
She
there.
lives in
Shout
Slow.
out
Is she at the
Jessica.
Saddleback?
What? It's the girl we were talking about at the beginning.
Oh, that move. She
That
moved
move,
to Slow.
yeah.
No, she didn't move to Slow. She
That's
lives
where she lives, and then she came down
Okay,
here.
fuck it. She's gonna know who she is.
Of course she's gonna know.
She's
She
gonna
is.
know. We'll explain it a little bit. We got a little bit more time.
Alright, we're back.
We're
again.
back. Carter, any crazy experiences?
So, like, I haven't been in a whole lot of like crazy crashes or anything. Most of my friends are pretty good drivers. They don't crash a whole lot. But I have been in some pretty close calls. So, one time my buddy and I, we were in his Ferrari. He has a Ferrari 360 Modena. We can put
Big
a picture
flex.
up too.
Yeah, I got it.
Jeez, how old is this guy?
It's his dad's car. He's
Okay.
20, 21. His
Jeez.
dad lets him borrow it. So I guess it's not his. But he was taking me for a ride. We were going down to dealerships. We were down on PCH. We were going down to dealerships looking at just going to Ferrari, McLaren, stuff like that. Just kind of we're car guys, so we're just Googling over cars. And on the way back, we're going like 120 in a Ferrari, as one does. You get on it. And Rolls Royce is pulling out of a different dealership at the same time. And we're coming by, the Rolls Royce doesn't see us. Rolls Royce starts coming, and stops right as we shoot by. And then he pulls up next to us at the stoplight, right? And I'm sitting there like, oh God, he's going to yell at us. Oh God, he's going to yell at us. Some old dude just in a Rolls Royce rolls down his window, turns over and just goes, you scared me. And my buddy just goes, well, you scared me. And he just goes, enjoy the car. I would do it too. And then just rolls up his window, light turns green. we
So
both take
chill.
off. I was like, oh my
That's pretty
gosh.
sick.
Later in that day, my buddy also, we were coming back down a hill a little bit. We did 150, which is the fastest I've been in the car.
Have you ever been triple digits?
No, I've been triple digits once with my dad. He had his BMW. It was like an M2 or something. I don't know, but we hit like 110 max, and then he slowed down. I think we were on like the toll road or something.
I don't think I've ever been
Triple digits.
No. You need to
It's
take
pretty
me.
I'll take you in the Prius.
It can happen.
Do you go triple digits in the canyons or?
It depends.
Are those like straight or windy roads?
They're
windy?
windy. So
Okay.
it depends what canyon and also how like hard I'm trying to go. But pretty much every canyon around here, I'll hit triple digits pretty regularly.
How do these canyon runs work? People go like right after each other or what?
So it depends. It depends how many people are there, and kind of like if you're like a huge group, people just kind of go whenever they want. And if you're there with like a group of guys, like my buddies and I, will go all the time, and we'll just go in like a train of 4 or 5. So we just all go at the same time. Everyone gives each other a little bit of room, mainly so that you don't get rocks kicked up at your car. 'Cause
Yeah.
your paint starts to suffer, and you get rock chips in your windows and stuff.
Yeah.
And just give each other some groups, and then we just go, turn around, come back, and we just chill in a parking lot. Just wait for our cars to cool down. Just go right
Cook's
again.
Corner?
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Damn.
Not really trying to say where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't expose on this
Mexico.
podcast.
Mexico.
Mexico.
So what are you up to now?
Like today wise, or
Just
today?
summer, like-
Yeah, summer.
Just summer. I mean, I'm working about 4 days a week. The other 3 days, a mix of just kind of screwing around, mountain biking, car stuff in general. Tonight, there's a meet, Origin Kazoku.
There's a meet tonight.
Shout out.
Shout
I will
out.
not be there. Ennis might be.
Maybe.
But
We'll see.
You should come. Evan's going to be there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we go. Thursday nights is always Origin Kazoku meets. I go pretty much every time. I think I got to go home after this and wash my car, and then hanging out at a buddy's before we go.
nice.
You meet some cool people there. Like I started talking to one of your friends, the tall guy.
See the one you told me to say hi to?
Remember he was at your party and we left early to the car meet?
Austin?
No,
Kanan.
he's Hispanic, maybe.
Yeah, Kanan.
Is that his name?
Yeah, with the he's
That's
got
his
like
name.
the Accord, right?
That's
Or
cool.
used to have the 350.
I don't know, but he brought his car for once for the first time.
Okay.
That last meet.
But why didn't you cruise up with your
I
Civic?
don't know who you're talking to. What car was
Remember
it?
you showed up in a backpack to your house?
Oh, you're talking about Julian.
I think
Yeah.
that was him. Yeah, Julian.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's
Shout
a
out
cool guy.
Julian.
And then that your neighbor too.
Yeah,
He's
Zach.
chill. Yeah, I like
Zach's truck's fun. We've done some fun stuff with that Zach's truck. I've got a lot of videos of him rolling coal on everybody. It's a 1996 F-250, the 7.3 diesel,
Nice.
and he let me drive. That was a fun time.
It's a big boy.
Yeah,
Dude, that guy is cool. I like it when he yells at people at the car meets.
yeah,
He's like,
that's
"Oh
a
my
stop revving. Yeah.
Does he get angry or just does it
Yeah,
funny?
so at the park and chills, we try to actually keep it chill. So we
Mhm.
try to not rev, don't do burnout, stuff like that, so that we can actually stay there and don't get kicked out for being
Yeah.
disrespectful. And there's always some dumb person that comes up and tries showing people how loud his car
Look at how
is.
massive my cock is.
Yeah, exactly. Tries showing, and he'll always yell at someone, like, "Shut up! Stop doing that!" And it's real funny because they turn around like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" and then everyone else is mad at them too, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I guess I should leave."
Yo, are there any fights at this car meets? Are there any brawls?
There was one last night.
There was a fight.
Where
Bro,
was
tell us
this?
about
I missed it, though.
Don't tell us about it, but just tell us about the fight.
It was the meet was in Irvine. I actually did miss the fight, but when I rolled up, everyone was like, "Oh my god, did you see the fight? Oh my god, there was a fight. This dude."
I wish I saw.
I
a
guess
fight.
it was some dude who had a Civic and some dude who had an FRS. I think they were like just talking shit, telling each other how slow each other is. It's the general fight that goes on. Is my car's faster than yours? Oh no, mine's
Jeez,
faster than
people
yours.
are-
People are weird. Yeah, that was, and then the fight went on. The guy in the FRS stayed, and the guy in the Civic went home. So
Oh,
sometimes
damn.
there's fights, but not usually.
No
I mean,
fisticuffs, no knockouts.
Nah.
Maybe next car meet, unless you go fight someone.
Possibly.
Talk about
Maybe
how
with my
big-
Civic.
Dude, all you need to do is just walk up and tell someone their car's slow. Immediately, you'll be in a
Your
fight.
car slow, your dick small.
Yeah. I'll walk up. Yo, your car's slow. Your dick's small. Let's.
I'm gonna steal your girl.
Take your girl.
There were a bunch of girls there at the car
Yeah.
meets. Yeah.
Are they just like girlfriends normally? That's
Most of
what
the
it
time,
looks
Mostly, yeah.
there's not usually girl. There's a few that show up on their own accord. They want to be there, but
They're like the gamer
most-
girls, but for cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Most of the time, though, there's not a hot girl there unless her boyfriend's with her.
Damn.
That doesn't matter. The boyfriend's there. We
Exactly.
Yo, a little
It's
off
temporary.
topic. Did you guys see that people are buying and drinking that fucking gamer girl
The
bathwater?
bathwater.
No, what
Yeah.
Oh,
the
so there's this
Belle
chick named
Delphine.
Belle Delphine. She's
Oh.
like, I don't know what she is. She's like an Instagrammer, I guess.
With
She
an
just posts like,
e-thought.
yeah, e-thought. She posts like half naked pictures on Instagram and shit. So she sold used bathwater in jars to people,
Yep.
and they sold out. What was it, like a day or something?
So I'm seeing all this stuff about it. She's like, "Oh, I haven't shipped any yet. I'm figuring out packaging." So she's like, all the people saying that they're getting herpes from it, that's fake.
yeah.
And
People are
then-
saying they get herpes. One person to go to like the hospital because they drank the used.
Yeah, but like she's
bathwater.
saying that that's all fake because she hasn't shipped any out yet.
really.
Right? But then someone else tested it and was like, "Oh, see, the bathwater has no DNA in it, like no
Yeah.
human DNA."
Uh-huh.
They're like, "Oh, it's fake," but it's like if she hasn't shipped any out, what'd
Yeah.
you test?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's weird. Why would you ship your fucking
I don't know.
bathwater?
I don't know why
And why
people
would
would
people buy it?
Dude, that's
Like,
Like,
that's
it's just the weird. What are you
crazy.
gonna do? Like, first off,
What are you
who's
do with
gonna
it?
drink it? Why would you
Yeah,
buy
why
it
would
and be
you
like,
drink
"Dude, I can't wait to
used
drink
bathwater?
this"?
I don't
And
care
then
who it is.
If you're, I don't even want to say semi-sane, but like if you are, why would you just buy it to have it? Like, what do you
Yeah,
need to put on
that's-
your shelf? Like,
Yeah.
what?
I
What
saw
do you
that
want
so
it
much.
for?
I was like, this is so whack. Like,
How much is it?
I
don't
think it was
even-
like
I
20,
didn't
30
even
bucks
look.
per like, and it was like a little
That-
bit of bathwater.
That's her own. Like, that's just free money. You know, she
She
pays.
literally fucking starts a bath and
pays,
sits in it.
pays
you know?
maybe $1 for the packaging,
Water.
and then just
Just
package. Here you
some
go.
water.
And
But the
that's-
water,
that's
too.
Just money.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
well, just
okay,
like
okay.
$20,
So,
$30.
Cost is like what?
All profits, I
If,
think.
yeah, cost is maybe $1.50, and that's like being super like overestimating, and then
Yeah.
profits like
Fucking
know.
insane.
$23.50.
Yeah, it's crazy what people on the internet do.
So first it was Tide Pods, now it's Bathwater.
I guess.
Apparently.
Tide
next?
Pods at
Kids,
least
it's
is like I don't know. It's weird to be buying someone's bathwater. Like
I feel like that's worse than eating a Tide
I feel like
Pod.
that's worse than Tide Pods. Even though Tide Pods, I don't know why anyone was like, "Oh, let's eat this. This goes in the dishwasher."
Look at
They
them
look good.
views. Should we eat them on live on the podcast?
No. You do that without me.
Damn. So,
What else was I gonna say?
anything else?
Anything you want to add?
Anything you want to add before we wrap this up?
Follow Budget RS.
I'll
Budget
drop the
RS,
links
yes.
on the screen and in the
Do you
description.
have any like videos we can play of like car meets or anything?
You wanna
I'll
shout
try and
some
find
more?
some. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think
I'll edit them in
I've
if we
got a
have
few.
them.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we're gonna insert some clips of
Mhm.
Carter. Do you have
Yeah.
any mountain biking clips?
Nice.
Mountain biking clips? No, I
This
don't
is
think I have any
freaking
mountain
mountain
biking clips.
Damn. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for being
Yeah,
on.
thanks for having me.
Second
really fun.
guest.
Yeah.
Carter
Hopefully,
Brown.
tell us what you like about the new layout. It's a little different. I personally like the old place better, but we'll be there for
This-
our next one.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah.
Yeah, this was Carter Brown.
Well, our honestly, our views are popping right now, but
The
like
views
our
are
subs are
popping.
kind of weak compared to the views. So like, if you're watching this, go and sub, bro.
Go and sub, bro.
We hit last time I checked, we had 300 views on our second video and like 170 or something on the other one. So like, if you're watching, go sub, bro, because we're only at like 26, 27 subs. So
Yeah.
hope you guys are enjoying it as well.
Yeah, let us know who you want to have on next.
Yeah.
What topics we should
Yeah,
cover.
comment topics and who we want.
All this stuff. Yeah.
All right, thanks
All right, yeah.
and peace
Peace.
out.